Good morning, children. We were reading lesson number 10, that was air. Already in my previous class, I have told you the answers of A, B and C parts. So today it's time to read the answers of D part. And in D part questions, first question you see, here it is written, D first question, name the main components of air. It means what are in the atmosphere. Those components you have to write it. We have read, children, that in atmosphere nitrogen gas is 78%, oxygen gas is 21%, and in another 1% various types of gases are there. Water vapors are there. So main components of air you can write nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, mixture of other gases, water vapors. We have also seen that in the air dust particles are also there. In that activity we have seen when a small rays of sun passes in a dark room, that time you can see small dust particles can be seen in that ray of light. So these are the main components of air which you can write it. Now second question is, state the meaning of the term photosynthesis. That you have also read in the lesson plant, lesson number 2, that was plant. In that you have read about this term, photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? The process by which green plants make their own food. And green plants make their own food with the help of what? Air, water and sunlight. Which air? Which type of gas is used by the plants? Carbon dioxide. And here you see in your book where the answer is written, from where you can copy it. Here in keywords it is written, process of making food by plants. It is known as photosynthesis. So D second answer, you can write it. What is photosynthesis? The process by which plants make their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight is known as photosynthesis. This answer is written on page number 99 also. Here you see in this paragraph on page number 99, this answer is written that the plants use carbon dioxide present in air to prepare their own food by a process known as photosynthesis, and they carry out this process in the presence of sunlight. So this is the answer of E2 question. Now come, D2. Now come to D3. Which question is in D3? State 2 possible harmful effects of ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays are of sun, that we all know. In this diagram I have shown you that how ozone layer protects us. Ozone layer protects us from what? From harmful ultraviolet rays. And here you can see that how ozone layer acts as a shield, very much like an umbrella, to protect us from the harmful rays of sunlight. In this D3 question, you have to write what are the harmful effects of ultraviolet rays. So you can write that these ultraviolet rays can cause skin and eye diseases in animals. That will be the first point. And second point you can write, it can affect the growth of plants. So these two harmful effects you can write, that skin and eye diseases can be there because of this rays and these rays, and it can affect the growth of plants. It is the answer of D3. Now come to D4 answer. What is D4th question? D4th question is, define the term air pollutant. Here pollutant means you must be knowing, children, The impurities which are present in air, which makes the air dirty, they are called pollutant. They make the air polluted. These polluted air are caused by due to this air pollutant. Pollutant are gaseous also, as well as solid pollutants are also there. So how you will define this air pollutant? It is written on your page number. You just take out where it is written. Where the impurities are called pollutants and they are present in air, it will be called air pollutants. And the air having such impurities is called which type of air? In ABC you have written polluted air. So understood? The impurities are called pollutants, and there are two basic forms of air pollutants. You can write gaseous pollutants and solid pollutants. Now come to next question. D fifth question. D fifth question is, name any two of the gaseous pollutants present in air. Now only I have told you gaseous pollutants are also present in air and solid pollutants are also present in air. You have to write two gaseous pollutants which are present in air. And here you see it is written pollutants like carbon monoxide, ozone, oxides of nitrogen and sulfur. These are gaseous pollutants. Any two pollutants you can write it from here. Now the last question of D, sixth answer, that is list any four causes of air pollution. We all know, children, air pollution is not good for us. It is very harmful for us. But why does the air pollute? What are the reasons behind this air pollution? You have to write any four causes. You have read about 7 causes are written here, and there are many other causes also. So here you take out page number 102. How does the air get polluted? Any four causes you can write which you find it easier to learn. First is dust raised from the ground during dust storms that you can experience during the summer seasons when dust storms are there. You could have seen that dust particles in the atmosphere. Then second point is stone dust raised by crushing of stones in quarries. When stones are being crushed, that time also stone dust is raised. Third point you can write smoke emitted by vehicles. You must have seen the vehicles on the road which emit the smoke that makes the air polluted. Then smoke from forest fires. Those smokes also make the air dirty. Then smoke raised by burning of coal in powerhouses. When coal is being burnt in powerhouses to generate electricity, then in big chimneys, you must have seen the smoke. Burning of wood, cow dung cakes, garbage, etc. in household and open places. In village area, when the food was cooked in these wood, cow dung cakes, then you must have seen the smoke comes out, and because of that only our Prime Minister has introduced Ujjwala scheme Yojana, Ujjwala gas scheme. Means in this Ujjwala gas scheme, LPG cylinders are being provided to the ladies of the village area at cheaper rate, so that these wood, burning of wood, cow dung cakes will not pollute the atmosphere. Then germs from coughing and sneezing. Why it is being told that we should always cover our nose and mouth while coughing and sneezing? Because germs can spread in air and then the other persons will also become ill. That's why nowadays mask is very prevalent. It is very famous. Everywhere we should go with mask only, so that while coughing and sneezing, germs will not spread in the atmosphere. So these are the answers of D part, children. Although I will give you the PDF, but then also you just write it. I have shown you where you can write the answers. Now come to value based question of this lesson. What are value based question? Your homework for today is you have to write the answers of D part. Value based questions are: Reema and her neighbor Neha study in the same school. Reema and Neha are two girls, both of them study in the same school. Their parents used to drop them to the school separately in their own cars. They belong to rich families, so their parents used to drop them to the school in their own cars. One day, Reema, one of the girl from these two girls, Reema, she suggested her father that she and Neha could come share or pull the car. Her father appreciated the suggestion and agreed to talk to Neha's father. In your social science lesson, you must have read about carpool. Means sharing of car. If both of them have to come to same place, then they can share the car. That is carpool. And that was suggested by Reema to her father. Then Reema's father talked to Neha's father. Neha's father also liked the idea, and from the next day they started going to school together. Now the question is, do you agree with Reema and why? You tell children. Reema suggested her father to go together with Neha in carpool. So do you agree with Reema? Yes, of course. You should agree with Reema. Why? Because then less vehicles means less smoke. Less smoke means less pollution in the air. We should try to make our air cleaner. That's why Reema's suggestion was very nice. Then the next is, would this practice of commuting to school help nature? Yes, of course it will help nature. Because in this way, air will not be polluted and it will help nature. Here you see in something to do, it is written, make a poster on Go Green to breathe clean. Means, go green means what? We should plant more and more trees. Why we should plant more and more trees? To get the fresh air. And if fresh air is in the atmosphere, fresh oxygen gas is in the atmosphere, then we will breathe clean. So here in something to do, it is written, make a poster on Go Green to breathe clean using magazine pictures. If you can find the pictures, children, from any magazine, newspapers, you can make the poster. But this poster you will make in your science notebook only. And then you will submit here. And at the top on that poster, what you will write? Go green to breathe clean. Then here it is written, try to find out the answer to the following questions. Why do plants look greener after rain? That we have read, that the rainwater cleans the dust particles on the leaves, and so after the rainfall plants look greener. Then why are LPG and biogas called cleaner fuels? You have read, children, cleaner fuels. Which are known as cleaner fuels? Which after burning, the fuels which do not leave any acids or which do not produce smoke, they are called cleaner fuels. LPG and biogas. Your mother must be cooking on LPG gas. Have you seen any acids after cooking, or have you seen any smoke during cooking? No, because LPG is cleaner fuel. Then in the village area, biogas is also being used by the people. That is also cleaner fuel. It do not produce any smoke. It never produces any smoke, and it does not leave any ash. It does not produce any smoke. It does not leave any ash. Then with the help of block diagram, explain the role of nitrogen in the growth of plants. That diagram is given in your book. You see, here this diagram is given that you have to draw it in your science notebook. Here, block diagram it is. Nitrogen from the air, bacteria in the soil act on nitrogen. Nitrogen gets converted into specific forms, and that such specific forms of nitrogen get absorbed by plants for their growth. That you have to draw it in your science notebook. Then, and something to do. Here it is written, power stations which burn fossil fuels to produce electricity are one of the main causes of increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the air. We have seen the smoke coming out from the chimneys of powerhouses. One way to reduce the air pollution caused by power station is to use less electricity. Then suggest how you can try to make an effort to reduce the electricity consumption in your home. When there is no one, switch off the fan, switch off the lights, so that electricity consumption will be less in your house. These are the ways through which we can contribute ourselves in nature, in atmosphere, making the atmosphere clean. And if atmosphere is clean, that will be helpful for all of us. So that's all for today, children. You have to write the answers of E part, D part, then value based questions. You will not write it. It was only for understanding. This something to do is also only for understanding. So only D part answers you have to write. I will give you PDF. You just copy down the answers and then submit your science notebook. That's all for today. Goodbye and thank you.